Do you find your legs aren't as strong as they used to be, making you feel less steady on your feet? Many assume it's just a natural part of aging. But what if the real culprit is hiding in your daily meals, slowly diminishing your leg strength without you even knowing? It's not solely about getting older. It's also about what you're eating. Each meal either fortifies your legs or gradually weakens them. The frustrating part? The biggest offenders are often the foods we consume most regularly. Fortunately, you have the power to reverse this decline and boost your leg strength simply by avoiding certain foods. Keep watching to discover 5 types of food that could be silently weakening your legs and what you should eat instead to regain your strength. Before we continue, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our health tips. Also, share in the comments. Have you ever noticed unexpected weakness in your legs? Let's discuss your experiences. Now, let's dive in. First, processed sugar, the hidden muscle thief. Picture this. You wake up feeling tired, so you have a cup of coffee with a muffin, a bowl of cereal, or a granola bar from the store. Sounds like a typical morning, doesn't it? But what if this seemingly harmless breakfast is secretly undermining your leg strength? The reality is that processed sugar is a major enemy of your muscles. When you eat it, your blood sugar levels surge, triggering a reaction in your body. You might initially feel energized, but it's a false alarm. Your insulin levels spike, and soon after, your blood sugar crashes, leaving you feeling tired and weak. And that's not all. Over time, too much sugar leads to persistent inflammation, which gradually weakens your muscles. It interferes with the absorption of vital nutrients like magnesium and calcium, which are essential for maintaining muscle strength. The result? Weaker legs, stiff joints, poor circulation, and even a higher risk of nerve damage. Here's a surprising fact. Sugar is not only in obvious sweets like candy, sodas, and pastries. It's also hidden in unexpected places, such as store-bought bread, pasta sauce, and even some salad dressings and flavored yogurts. So, what can you do? How can you break free from sugar's hold and rebuild your leg strength? What to eat instead? Replace white sugar with natural options like honey, maple syrup, or coconut sugar. These can satisfy your sweet cravings, while providing some nutrients and fiber. When you crave something sweet, choose dark chocolate, a handful of nuts, or Greek yogurt with berries. These choices provide healthy fats and protein to fuel your muscles. Always read food labels carefully. Even products marketed as healthy can contain hidden sugars under names like corn syrup, dextrose, or maltodextrin. The key takeaway: sugar is quietly sapping your strength, but you can reclaim your power. It's time to make the switch and give your legs the support they need to stay strong, active, and pain-free. 2. Deep-fried and fast foods, the hidden enemy of your joints. You now know that processed sugar is a hidden threat to your muscles, but the next food on our list might be even more damaging. Imagine being out with friends, surrounded by the tempting aroma of crispy fries and fried chicken. You take a bite, and for a moment, it's pure pleasure. Crunchy, tasty, and satisfying. However, what you don't realize is the silent inflammation creeping into your joints. You don't feel your circulation slowing, depriving your muscles of the oxygen they need. You don't feel your bones weakening gradually with each bite. Fried foods aren't just unhealthy. They're diminishing your strength without you knowing it. The main offender? Trans fats. These artificial fats are prevalent in most deep-fried and fast food items. Those crispy fries, fried chicken, and even that so-called healthy fish sandwich. They not only add extra calories, but also trigger widespread inflammation in your body, secretly attacking your muscles and joints. And here's the scary part. This discomfort isn't temporary. Over time, this inflammation begins to break down muscle fibers, making your legs weaker, slower, and more susceptible to injury. Have you ever felt sluggish after eating a greasy meal? That's not just a feeling. Fried foods impair circulation, reducing the oxygen and nutrients reaching your legs. Your muscles are starving, although you might not feel it right away. The damage slowly accumulates until one day your legs simply don't feel as strong as they once did. What's worse, fast food restaurants often reuse cooking oil, transforming it into a toxic mix full of free radicals. These unstable molecules cause havoc in your body, speeding up aging, weakening muscles, and even depleting calcium from your bones. Consider this the next time you crave fried chicken. That crispy coating might seem harmless, but it's gradually reducing your strength with every bite. So, does this mean you must completely give up crispy foods? Not necessarily. The key is in how you prepare them. Instead of deep frying, try baking, grilling, or air frying your favorite foods. You can still enjoy the crunch without the harm. Switch from processed vegetable oils to healthier options like olive oil or avocado oil, which can actually protect your joints. And if you're craving a salty, crunchy snack, try roasted chickpeas, baked sweet potato fries, or a handful of nuts. You'll satisfy your cravings without the long-term damage. What you eat today will determine how well you move tomorrow. Every meal is a choice between nourishing your strength and fueling your weakness. So, the next time you're about to reach for that plate of fries, ask yourself, is a few minutes of pleasure worth years of stiffness, pain, and weakness? Your legs depend on you to make the right decision. Will you? 3. Processed meats, destroying muscle strength, bite by bite. Imagine this. You're in a hurry and need a quick, simple meal. You grab a package of sliced meat, perhaps some sausage or a hot dog. It's convenient, tasty, and seems like a good source of protein. But what if each bite is quietly weakening your muscles and making your legs more fragile? Processed meats might appear harmless, but they contain preservatives, nitrates, and excessive salt that gradually reduce your body's ability to maintain strong, healthy legs. Let's focus on sodium. You likely know that too much salt is bad for your heart, but it also weakens your muscles. Processed meats have very high levels of sodium, which leads to water retention and poor circulation. Your muscles become swollen, stiff, and unable to function well. Over time, this imbalance drains your leg strength, leaving you feeling weak, tired, and prone to cramps. The real danger lies in nitrates and preservatives. These chemicals are added to processed meats to extend their shelf life, but they create a toxic environment that triggers inflammation and muscle breakdown. Have you ever felt sore and stiff after eating a salty meal? That's a sign that your muscles are struggling with constant inflammation, not just dehydration. This ongoing stress weakens your legs, making daily activities such as walking, climbing stairs, and even standing more difficult. The most alarming aspect is that nitrates have been linked to nerve damage. Processed meats can affect the nerves that control your muscles, leading to slow reflexes, reduced coordination, and even long-term nerve pain. So, what are your options? The solution is to select the right type of protein. Instead of processed meats, choose fresh, unprocessed meats. Grilled chicken, turkey, or fish provide high-quality protein without harmful additives. 4. Plant-based options. Tofu, lentils, and beans offer a strong protein boost without causing inflammation. If you must eat processed meat, Choose nitrate-free options and consume them in moderation, because each bite either nourishes or weakens you. The next time you unwrap a slice of processed meat, ask yourself, is it worth sacrificing your mobility, energy, and future strength? Your legs support you throughout life, so don't burden them with poor choices. 4. High sodium foods, draining strength from your legs. If you believed processed meats were detrimental, wait until you realize how damaging sodium alone can be. Even if you avoid processed meats, another hidden enemy is in your kitchen. High sodium foods that are slowly draining the strength from your legs every day. Consider the foods you regularly eat. Instant soup, canned vegetables, frozen meals, salty snacks, or sauces, all are loaded with sodium. While a little salt is necessary, too much can harm your muscles, circulation, and activity levels. When you consume too much sodium, your body retains water to balance salt levels. This bloating might seem harmless, but it tightens your blood vessels, restricts circulation, and reduces the oxygen and nutrients reaching your muscles. Without good blood flow, your legs feel tired, weak, and prone to cramping. Also, excess salt interferes with calcium absorption, weakening your bones and making you more likely to experience fractures, joint pain, and mobility issues. Have you ever felt leg cramps at night, or noticed swelling in your ankles and feet after a salty meal? That's your body asking for help, signaling that too much sodium is weakening you and stressing your muscles. The real danger is that most people don't know how much sodium they're consuming, because it's hidden in common foods from bread and cereals to restaurant meals and packaged foods. Even foods that don't taste salty can be high in sodium. Processed foods are designed to make you crave more, and the more salty snacks you eat, the more your taste buds adapt, making natural foods seem bland. This creates a cycle where you unknowingly consume more sodium, weakening your muscles and stressing your kidneys, heart, and bones. Start by reading food labels carefully, and you'll be surprised by how much sodium is in everyday foods. A single slice of bread, a bowl of cereal, or a frozen meal can contain more salt than you think. The recommended daily sodium intake is about 200-300 mg, but many people consume much more. Replace high-sodium processed foods with fresh, whole ingredients. Cook at home when possible, and season your meals with herbs, spices, lemon juice, or Himalayan pink salt instead of table salt. For salty cravings, try potassium-rich foods like bananas, avocados, and leafy greens to help balance your sodium levels. Potassium helps flush excess salt from your body. Hydration is crucial for removing excess sodium. Drink plenty of water after a salty meal to help your kidneys process and remove the excess salt. Dehydration, combined with high sodium intake, can lead to fatigue, muscle cramps, and poor circulation. Every bite either fuels or weakens you. The next time you reach for salty chips or pour on soy sauce, ask yourself, do I want to nourish or weaken my muscles? Your body depends on you to make the right choice, and it's never too late to start. The more you choose fresh, whole foods over processed ones, the stronger and healthier your legs will become. 5. White bread and refined carbs, robbing your muscles of strength. If you often feel sluggish, weak, or tired after eating, you might blame a lack of sleep or stress. But what if the real problem is what you're eating? White bread, pasta, and other refined carbs can harm your muscles more than you realize. We've been told that carbohydrates are an essential energy source, but not all carbs are equal. The difference between whole grains and refined grains can determine whether your muscles are strong and energized or weak and tired. White bread, white rice, pasta, and other refined carbs have been stripped of their natural fiber and nutrients, leaving only fast-digesting carbs that quickly raise your blood sugar. This gives you a short burst of energy, followed by a crash, leaving your muscles without long-lasting fuel. The worst part is that refined carbs trigger chronic inflammation, insulin resistance, and nutrient depletion, weakening muscles, causing joint pain, and leading to bone loss. Have you ever felt a sudden energy drop, shaky legs, or heavy muscles after a high-carb meal? That's because your blood sugar spikes, forcing your body to work harder to lower it, damaging your muscles, draining your energy, and slowing your recovery. When your body processes too many refined carbs, it stores fat instead of maintaining muscle, reducing muscle strength, increasing fat accumulation, and raising your risk of conditions like diabetes and poor circulation, all of which weaken your legs. The solution is to choose the right carbohydrates that fuel your muscles instead of weakening them. Replace white bread with whole grain or sprouted grain bread. Choose brown rice over white rice, quinoa over pasta, and fiber-rich vegetables over processed snacks. Whole grains contain fiber, B vitamins, and essential minerals that keep your muscles strong and your energy levels stable. If you usually eat refined carbs, gradually change your diet, and your taste buds will adjust. Soon, you'll feel more energized, stronger, and less dependent on quick sugar fixes. Protein and fiber slow down carb digestion, preventing blood sugar spikes. Pairing your meals with lean protein like eggs, fish, or legumes, and fiber-rich vegetables will improve muscle strength and keep you full longer. The next time you reach for a white bread sandwich or refined pasta, consider whether it will nourish or weaken your muscles. Every small change leads to a future where your legs remain strong, your energy stays high, and you move freely without pain or fatigue. Conclusion: take control of your strength before it's too late. Consider that your legs have carried you through every step of your life, from childhood adventures to long walks, from standing strong in tough times to running towards your dreams. But what happens when they weaken? Simple movements become harder, stairs feel steeper, and fatigue sets in faster. Most believe muscle weakness is a natural part of aging that we must accept, but that's not true. Your muscle strength depends not only on exercise, but also on what you eat every day. The foods you eat either fuel or weaken your muscles. You now know that processed sugar, fried foods, processed meats, high sodium, and refined carbs quietly diminish your strength by triggering inflammation, insulin resistance, and nutrient depletion, weakening your legs, reducing your energy, and risking your future mobility. Fortunately, you can always make a change, because the human body is resilient and adaptable. When you start eating the right nutrients, it heals, rebuilds, and regains its strength. Imagine waking up energized, walking with confidence, climbing stairs without trouble, and knowing your body is working for you. The choice is yours. Continue eating foods that steal your strength, or shift towards muscle-nourishing foods that keep you active and independent. Start today, one meal at a time, one choice at a time. Your legs will thank you, your energy will return, and you'll be grateful that you acted before it was too late. Before you go, share in the comments which foods surprised you the most, and whether you've been eating something that might be weakening your legs without knowing it. If this video was helpful, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because your health and strength matter, and together we'll uncover the hidden truths that can improve your life.